Hola familia estelar, you did not land here by chance, you have indeed entered into a sacred well-line collision. This is going to be a very interesting message. We have 12:12 on the clock, it just turned to 12:13 as I said that, which is about duality. But what's interesting as well, it's about a new beginning that you're making a decision around, because it's 1 and 2, right? Which is the balance of the feminine and masculine aspects. So it's the non-physical and physical aspect of yourself. It's the interface of where spirit meets matter and begins to navigate this construct, but in a way that feels guided by the non-physical aspect. It feels like the soul is leading the flesh as you move through the system of matrix. And if you add that 1 and 2 together, it leads to 3, which is the triad. It's about things that you're creating in this realm as a creator, but you're listening to your intuition and you're honoring that with the action that you're choosing to congruently align yourself with in the physical. Decisions that are supportive of the soul's journey is the theme. Now, I was also seeing Neptune. So Neptune energy is interesting because it can be a blind spot, but it can also be a magnifying glass. Now, if you think about a magnifying glass, I'm also seeing this as a contract. Let me go ahead and pick up a book. I want to kind of get a little bit theatrical with it. So let's just say this is like a soul contract. Right now, there's something with the magnifying glass that's being shown to you, and it's about a very specific detail in which you're honing in on and feel very, what would be the word? Drawn towards. And the universe is breadcrumbing you right now, because that's what Neptune is. It's almost where you're being summoned to embark on a side quest. But what happens when you embark on a side quest? It feels like it's a point of divergence, but you don't realize that you're not actually deviating from what your initial intentions were coming into this construct or incarnating into this vessel, right? This lifetime. What actually happens is when you accept this invitation from the soul, from the non-physical aspect, because your connection to the non-physical, 12th house, is where you manifest into form, right? Because it's connected to the first house. What I'm seeing for you is that you're going to meet someone, something, or find a tangible object, some type of fated collision that will happen, and it leads to you obtaining a piece of information, meeting a very specific character that's going to play an important role, or retrieving something, right? Somebody retrieves something that they wouldn't have had they not accepted this thing that you're being called to move towards. And whatever this is, it just feels kind of unexpected, but at the same time expected on a soul level. It feels like something that the linear mind is still trying to understand in regards to an abstract concept that is materializing into your life, and it's changing the landscape of your world, really. Now, I'm seeing something go from portrait to landscape too. So I'm seeing your vision widen, your selection of timelines also begin to widen as you're seeing a new horizon. Oh, that rhymed. Anyway, back to Neptune, right? Neptune acts as a magnifying glass. So there's something that's becoming apparent to you right now, and it can amplify things, but it can also sometimes distort things. Right now, you're not going to see the bigger picture that something is going to play into your life, like how significant this is. Because when you try to zoom out with a magnifying glass, what happens? Everything becomes distorted, right? It's like if I hold the magnifying glass up to my face versus like, away from my face, everything enlarges, right? Unless you look at it through the lens of the spirit, the non-physical self, then there can be a real focus. So the linear mind is not really going to be able to grasp just how significant this alignment will be for you, because things still need to unfold with more change down the timeline. But the soul can already foresee what that bigger picture is. So there's quantum breadcrumbs that you're receiving. The other message I was getting was almost interstellar communication that's happening, right? There's a conversation that's going on with the soul and the physical aspect. And what I was seeing is this is how higher dimensional beings communicate with you. Plasma life forms that are part of a counterpart Earth in this invisible blueprint and are engaging with you in your third dimensional experience to assist you. If you guys watch Interstellar and you saw the Tesseract scene, it's kind of like that. It's almost as if, and you know how they say the universe is speaking to you, everything to you through everything around you. It's about the lens beyond space and time and being able to decode the physical symbols, the synchronicities in which you're experiencing that are confirmation for the things that you're being led towards. Reality is going to keep reinforcing this to you the more receptive that you become. So yeah, interstellar downloads that transcend beyond space and time, and it's happening at the speed of thought. Let's go ahead and get a Cosmos Oracle message for this first and foremost, but it's receiving interstellar downloads where you're tuning into bandwidths of consciousness that vibrate faster than the linear mind can process. This is where the heart knows a way while the mind is still playing catch up. Sometimes you're guided by the heart in ways that the mind may not be able to fully understand or comprehend in the moment. And that's what I'm seeing for you. And these higher dimensional beings are not separate from you. You know, they talk about these higher dimensional beings are them existing in a higher bandwidth of frequency light that they can also tune into. So yeah, let's go ahead and see. But it's codes that you're receiving. It's some type of code that you're receiving that's translating into synchronicities, is translating into the third dimension. Again, like tangible things, breadcrumbs. Maybe it's like a sudden knowing. Maybe it's about a sequence of events that unfolds that confirms something that you're already tuning into. Yeah. Ultraviolet. Ultraviolet talks about, what is violet light? Is this going to focus? Violet light basically talks about energy that you're receiving that penetrates the core of your being. And it's about the things in which others do not see around us, but they secretly impact us. It's like the soul's Wi-Fi to tune into dimensional layers of reality that are existing not somewhere else, but amongst you. And ultraviolet light is your human vessel that's decoding these symbols. Something that no one else can see and no one else can understand. This is the way that the universe is speaking to you in a way that only you can decode. And this is the one verse in you, right? The universe, cosmos. Cosmos talks about there being a cosmic secret order and what may appear to be disorderly. Yeah, and it's being mirrored to you, 1221 on the clock. I'm seeing someone be guided to just take a different route home. They end up finding a playing card on the ground, and it is, yeah. You know, actually, I saw this the other day. I saw someone have a King of Hearts shirt on when I walked past them, and I was like, the King of Hearts. Well, the King of Hearts is a King of Cups energy. Who is the King of Cups? The King of Cups is a character in the tarot, and his internal state governs the way that he perceives reality. He doesn't allow the external stimuli to govern his internal state. He's so connected with himself to the degree where he's so connected to everything around him. He recognizes himself in everything and everything existing within him. So it changes the way that he navigates the external, sees it, and feels about it. He is someone that has mastery over his mind, he has mastery over his emotions, and mastery over the way that he engages, perceives, and moves through physical reality. So that could be significant for you, right? And there's just something with cosmos where there's a cosmic order to this, right? That no one else can see but you, but it's packets of almost light, right? Packets of energy or information that you're downloading. It's you're streamlining something. It's the way that you're communicating with yourself, existing at a high level of understanding as you move through the third dimension. It's almost like the oversoul. I'm trying to figure out a way to articulate this to you, but it's almost like the oversoul. So let's just imagine this is you. You're both fractals existing simultaneously, right? But it's almost like, how do we engage? It's how a fifth dimensional being engages with someone in the third dimension. So in the scene of Interstellar, right, he has his daughter, and his daughter is experiencing a ghost. She's experiencing something that's going on that seems paranormal in the third dimension, because books seem to be just like falling off of the bookshelf just by themselves, but she knows that there's something that's communicating with her. And it's a message from the future. There's almost a gut knowing that you have in that moment that no one else understands. No one else understood when she said that there was a ghost. No one else really believed her, right? But she knew there was a gut feeling. And that gut feeling is linked to a memory of the future self, of an event that had already happened. That was how she was being communicated with by higher dimensional beings that are existing all around her. It's like that way, you know, it's like a disembodied souls or ghosts or other kind of things. I'm just trying to find something to relate this to in a way that you may understand. And they're all around you. Dimensions are not spatial concepts. That's what the brain is formatted to believe. They're existing all around us. You know, you are not alone right now. There's so many beings encoded into your field. And I'm just seeing, okay, how do we get this person's attention? Let's use energy to penetrate the field, right? Let's use some kind of force or information to penetrate the field. Okay, we are going to put on this song, and this song has a message for this person while they're in the changing room of the gym, right? Or let's put on this, let's get them to we'll keep repeating this same synchronicity until they start to listen to that lyric. Let's something like an angel number, they're going to start saying 333 everywhere. Let's gently wake them up. Let's wake ourselves up at 333 a.m. It's just there's some kind of thing for you, and it's going to be different for each one of you. So this is going to be up for you to discern, but it's how higher dimensional beings communicate to us through synchronicities, right? How the higher self is communicating to you through everything around you. The universe is always speaking to you, but through everything around you. And there's something that you're going to have to pay deep attention to during this time. But they're not going to speak in a linear kind of dialogue, right? It's not going to be something that happens in a way in which we may engage in a conversation. It's going to be your external reality that's mirroring back alignment points. This is literally going to be resonant ripples that you're going to see manifest itself in tangible ways because you're having a third dimensional physical experience. So yeah, repetitive numbers, we're going to go ahead and see, right? Let me go ahead and read ultraviolet. This is something that is secretly affecting you that no one else can see. So it's almost like people may just see you walking down the street, but they don't realize that you're paying attention to the number plates on the car, that you're listening to, maybe people that are sending messages through the conversations that are happening around you, the bird that just flew by, whatever this is. It's like you're decoding this third dimensional dream, and there's a different kind of lucidity that is being applied as you move through the system. So yeah, symbolic encounters. Maybe there's like a feather that falls in front of you. Maybe there's, again, words are overheard. These are all going to be things that you can consider as quantum breadcrumbs, right? It's where the universe is breadcrumbing you. Maybe you're thinking about going to a specific location or country or event, and you just so happen to sit next to someone, or does someone come to sit next to you? And they kind of talk about this exact location, you overhear something, and it's just like, this is confirmation, right? So yeah, deja vu, communication bridges, right? So let's go and read ultraviolet light real quick. So what secretly affects us without being visible or perceivable? It acts silently, secretly affecting our field. So it represents the hidden things that affect our health, where mental, emotional, physical, and spiritual. As it outside of the physical spectrum, It's difficult to identify, but it's not impossible to prevent. This can be even connecting with your energy center without exception, and almost like a different kind of level of awareness that you have. Basic ways to care for your body and layers of existence. Meditation, right? So meditating on what does this mean? Our mental body is fed by thoughts, therefore ensuring their quality is essential for its growth. The physical body, our planetary vehicle, manages the energies coming in and out through food. Take care of the skin, it's the first layer of contact with the outside, exercising to lighten our burden. So this talks about also the aura, right? For higher planes, the cleanliness of our aura is essential for the limits and purity of our astral body. So this is like energetic hygiene that's going on, because once your field is clear, you'll be able to discern the information that's coming in. Because I'm seeing it as third eye energy that's coming through, right? There can be doubt, there can be confusion when it comes to discerning, what does this mean? You know, you may say, why do my guides never communicate with me? Well, they are. They literally are all the time. But are you even receptive to that? Do you trust that you're able to discern in the ways in which they're communicating with you? You know, this is how you're communicating yourself through subconscious manifestations of your own mind, right? So yeah, the same applies for the emotional body, lightening our burden, cleaning the limits that create healthy environments for ourselves. If emotions have been something that's been weighing you down, you're not actually paying attention to the information that's coming through behind the emotion. It's like you're not looking at this realm clearly. There's an imbalance within you. So yeah, this is about where you reclaim your personal power to avoid signing contracts that go against our wishes. Ask and act for protection. It's time to take care of ourselves. Protection is awareness. Being aware will be something that illuminates your path. So yeah, this could be like energy sensations, chills. And the funny thing, I'm seeing these two dualistic aspects exist within you, where there are symbols that you keep seeing, and the linear mind, right? The logical mind is like, oh, this is BS. But then there's also another octave of you where it's like, no, this is definitely, there's something going on. And if you can observe that chattering mind, right, and begin to see, okay, where does that stem from? You'll be able to come back into harmonic order within yourself. So yeah, are you being tuned in during this time? Are you tuning in as you navigate this third dimensional journey? This is something that is intersecting with you and trying to get your attention. It's like the universe is trying to get your attention right now through everything around you. So yeah, from the lens beyond space and time. This communication is something that's simultaneous. Every message already exists, and your consciousness is simply remembering it through the perspective of time, through the perspective of something unfolding. It's like it's messages from your future self, okay, that you're seeing manifest all around you. And it can happen through downloads, but it's fragments of your own oversoul streaming from a version of you that already exists and understands. It's just super interesting. It's the quantum timeline in which everything coexists simultaneously. So let's see, what arises in your vessel when you tune into this symbol, right? What is the information behind it? What thought or memory does it invoke? And does it expand or contract your energy field? Is there self-doubt that comes up? Or maybe that symbol is teaching you how to trust yourself. Let's see, let's get one message for you. But the true decoding of these messages happen through the body's resonance, not through like intellectual understanding, right? The Akashic Records, perfect card to come out. This talks about clearing old stories, releasing the past lives, and also freedom. So the Akashic Records is the Earth's DNA, which is the Earth's memory. It's an interconnected database that stores the living memory of all organisms, all extensions of the Earth, right? Existing simultaneously. The past, the present, the future. So this is everything that has already happened, everything that will happen, and everything that is coexisting and happening. So this is something that's dormant within DNA that has been unlocked, right? The more that you follow this frequency, the more that your consciousness learns the dialect of the universe. It's like a Morse code. This is a Morse code. It's something that only you're really going to understand. And it's a hidden language with the universe. It's like you're bilingual, but it's a cosmic kind of communication. It's a cosmic language that you're tuning into, that you're learning, that you're relearning. That's what it feels like. More than you're remembering, you know? It's a third dimensional cosmic language. So yeah, this is where synchronicity itself becomes a fluent conversation with the cosmos, but you have to look at it through the lens of the soul. Otherwise, things are going to feel like they're distorted. That's what I'm seeing. So let's go ahead and read Akashic Records for you. This is super interesting. So when you draw this card, the universe is releasing you from past experiences, maybe all the versions that have doubted their ability to decode these messages. These can be soul-based memories, fears from previous lifetimes or older aspects of this current lifetime that you've moved on from. Know that this is the time to reclaim your freedom and rewrite your story. So what would it look like to tune into the version of yourself that fully trusts themselves? That says, oh yeah, my guides have been communicating with me through everything around me. We have 1, 2, 3, 4 on the microwave on the clock right now, which is about literally things falling into alignment. It's about gaining clarity. We have 1, 2, 3 at the base. Vision. Your path will not look identical to anyone else's. Lean into what makes you unique. This is about you trusting, right? That communication that is happening within you. 1, 2, 3, 4, persistence. Okay. Persistence talks about keep going. You have completed a task that's in alignment with your soul's journey. The divine is letting you know that it sees you and that your persistence is paying off. You are being acknowledged. I take steps to stay in alignment with my soul's journey and I reap the rewards of my persistence. See, if there is confusion, go nowhere, because that's what everything is. If there is confusion, sit in stillness, because muddy waters will clear themselves. The answers will come to you when you stop seeking and you just become receptive to them. See, not a lot of people want to sit in that stillness. Not everyone wants to sit in the present moment, because it requires you to confront within yourself where you've doubted yourself. It requires you to sit in that discomfort of the belief systems that you hold within you, that distorts you from seeing yourself clearly as an energy being. Why wouldn't you be in tune with the energy that is existing all around you? Where is that dissonance within yourself? It's not about changing who you are, right? Trying to become something. It's that you are ready. It's not, there's this saying that I used to say, it's like you're following the river of stars and seas towards your destiny. It's not, what did I say? It's almost like it's not it's who you are. It's not what you want to be. You are ready. It is not who you want to be. Discard all whom you are not, the belief systems that have distracted you from seeing yourself clearly. Gone are the days of fear-based indecision. This is a time to rise up and claim your truth. If you're sitting on a dream or you're feeling called to move in a particular direction, it's because you've unearthed an important soul lesson. And it's essential for you to follow that call to clear unwanted energies of your past. See, when you show up as someone that trusts themselves and follows the heart, you show up for all the previous versions of yourself that couldn't do that. For all those who have come before you. That one body of consciousness, because you also are your ancestors. You get to choose a different expression. What would it look like to trust yourself? Can you tune into the version of yourself that does have that communication with their guides, does have that communication with Neptune energy? Know that this expectation is not the truth, but old energy is being released from your energy body. Call in angels to shine their light on any repressed fears, energies, or stories that are no longer serving you. It's time to fly high in freedom. So, with that being said, today's message seems to all be about self-trust. as you move through this next system. I'm going to love and leave you right there. I'm going to keep this one shorter and sweeter. And I'll speak to you guys very soon. If you're not already subscribed to the channel, do consider subscribing. If you've made it to this point, let me know in the comment section down below. What are the biggest synchronicities that you receive in your third dimensional reality? Do you ask for a sign and it appears in a video? Do you ask for, I don't know, like, do you even ask for anything? Do you feel like there's just different kind of ways? Do you get messages in your dreams, meditation, angel numbers? What are the kind of ways that you feel like there is this Morse code in which you've tuned into? And what is this special language of the universe that maybe you're learning right now? So, personal reading details also down below. Also check out Ultra Spirit if you guys are looking for some high quality AA grade jewelry. I have the corner clips collection on today. $1 of the proceeds are donated towards otter sanctuaries. And yeah, my camera's not focusing, but I'm trying to show you the cute otter symbol, but it's okay. Is it? Okay, there you go. Okay, and I'm gonna love and leave you guys right there. Until next time, bye.